Hello people, and today I do apologise for not making any videos recently, but I can't really think of any ideas. I mean, I did want to record some Mega Drive stuff, and I might do that in the future, but for the time being I don't have the equipment to do that. So, yeah, I got myself an NJ Pocket recently, which you can find on Deal Extreme, going for, I can't remember, I think about $17 or something. But yeah, or I forget how much that is in pounds, I think about 12, something like that. Whatever. Yeah, you just want to see me play this sucker. Well, switch the spin on. Yes, 16-1, X-Zero. Oh no, is it meant to be like some sort of sequel to F-Zero? Oh no. Well, obviously not, because it's not actually a game, it's presumably what the built-in thing is called. I don't know. As you can see, we have two window-stored dummies stacking up a bunch of blocks. I don't really understand that. Maybe it's saying, look, we have some puzzle games on here. Yeah, anyway, let's move on. As you may notice, the music is actually taken from Shadow of the Ninja on the Nintendo, or Kagi, or Blue Shadow, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, 16-1, 8 games per page. Start with Virtual Tennis, or Tennis Exciting, as it's called on here. I did test a few of these games before I started recording, just to check to make sure that this thing works. This is one of the ones I tested. As you can see, we can change the place. Green floor and red floor, because we all know those are the real names of the courts. And then you get all this like really pointless information like, yes, I'm going to invest 2 million euros or 180 million, like anyone really cares. Well, let's just go to the green floor, because it's green, and that's what colour grass is. And controls in this game are very simple. You use the circle button to hit, and I think that's about it. I mean, I tried the other buttons, they don't seem to do anything. Oh, okay, apparently square. Okay, apparently square button works as well. I didn't realise that. Does the X button work? Nope, apparently not. Actually, come to think of it, I suspect the circle button might just be a turbo version of the square button. I could be wrong on that though. Now, I wonder if you can like use the D-pad to like change your shot. Doesn't seem to work though, so yeah, it is quite literally just mash the circle. Well, it's not even mashing the circle button, it's just press the circle button when the ball gets to a certain point. Isn't this exciting? And the opponent never seems to miss. I'm not sure if it's just me being awful at the game, and it probably is, to be fair. But, I mean, come on, that should have gone out. And yet mine goes out. Graphically, this game isn't bad, I'll give it that much. Although the mirroring effect used on the crowd in the background looks kind of weird. Also, I just realised something. That girl's racket is way too big. I know that sounds like some weird tennis-themed double entendre. Hey, I actually got a point, nice. But yeah, I don't think there are rackets that big in real life. I'm just going to say that right now. And apparently if you hit it too late, it hits the net. Great. Wonderful. I'm just going to play this for a bit and then I'm just going to quit. Because there really isn't much I could say about this game. It's just an awful tennis game. I mean, even the one on the Nintendo is better. I mean, that game isn't... It isn't great, but at least gets the job done. I mean, if you really want to play like a tennis game in 1983, that one was alright. But this is just boring. I mean, I even have one on, like, it's 4-in-1 on the Game Gear, and that one's better. Because at least in that one, you got, at least that one, you could, like, control your player. Okay, so the second game was Extreme Power Soccer, which is probably not called that. Oh, okay, apparently it is. Music is probably stolen from somewhere, same goes to the previous game. Player versus computer, because I don't really care. Okay, we have obviously ripped off from real players. See, we have David Beckham, Ronaldo, I believe that's Zidane, and I don't even know what that is, but just pick Beckham. I know it says Baker H, but you might as well say Beckham. Okay, what? I think I'd have thought if you picked your player, wouldn't that mean picking your team? Because I'd have thought that if you picked Beckham, you would automatically be playing for England. But yeah, let's just pick England. England versus Switzerland, wonderful. YMK Software, I'm guessing they're the ones that developed it. Yeah. Oh, it's just seriously, it's just a penalty shootout game. Right. Never liked these. I mean, I don't even like them in like proper football games. Yeah, stopped him. I did press right. Well, I did press left. Sorry. So presumably the controls for that do seem to work. Okay, that one went in. So it's. I'm just gonna play this until the time runs out. Yep. No. Apparently the goalkeeper seems to control himself because I didn't press anything there. So yeah, when the opponent's like trying to score, you don't seem to control the CP. You don't seem to control the goalie, which is disappointing. It's like, because I have going back to the 4-in-1 thing for the Game Gear. I actually have one of the other games on there is a penalty kick game. Seriously, and even that is better because at least in that one you could actually play as the goalkeeper. I love that, by the way. Whiners Sport. There's only whiners are going to play this thing. And okay, goalkeeper's getting the job done. If I score this, it goes in. If I'm going to shoot down the middle, and I win! Yay! England wins the tournament that isn't actually specified. And there we go. I love that, by the way. Ronald playing for Switzerland. I don't think that happened in real life. So we get a nice little celebration that looks like it was stolen from one of the FIFA games. And then awful looking confetti. Is it at least going to say you win? Or something? Okay, apparently that's the entire game. Enough of that. Okay, give him freeze memory. And, well, that's exactly what it says on the tin, really. Match up the pictures. Yeah, I mean, what can I say about this game? You match up the pictures! Yeah, isn't this the most exciting game ever made? Well, the graphics are bad, I suppose. Seems kind of weird that they use, like, pictures of Asian women to, like, match up. I don't really understand that. But, seems pretty easy. At least so far. If I remember correctly, they like add more pictures later on. If I remember correctly, that is. And also, I think I figured out a strategy with this game because they seem to have like. It seems as though one of the ones on the top will always match with one of the ones on the bottom. But again, that might just be down to luck, and it probably changes later on. Level 4, yet more of the same. Oh, okay, apparently that isn't the case every time. Oh, by the way, one thing I forgot to point out until now, the music, I think was Another Day in Paradise by Phil Collins. I don't remember what the song was called, I just remember hearing it as a kid. Okay, now I've got to match up a bunch of Chinese warriors or something. Fair enough. There's a change of the pictures, I'll give them that much. Something they don't do in other memory games like this, because I have another memory game on the Gunfighter, which is a sort of fan clone. God damn it, the button got stuck. Yeah, but yeah, I have one on another system, and it's basically just the exact same thing every time. What else can I say about this game? Well, I suppose while I play this, I could sort of talk about the manual that this thing came with, because this came with 3 things: a manual, and the AV cables, which I'm using to record this thing. That's about it, really. And yeah, this thing came with a manual, like I said. And what's really funny is that they show being able to connect AV out to the TV. The hilarious thing being that they use a screenshot from Super Mario, which I seriously doubt is included on here. And the right button keeps getting stuck down, which is annoying. And yeah, I don't think you want to see this anymore, so let's move on. I'm not sure how long I should make these parts. I should probably just make it like 10 games per part or something. Anyway, game number 4 is baseball. Music. Sounds nice, but it's probably stolen. It's the action replay. And pointless fade effect. Okay, apparently it's not even called baseball, it's just called World Series. Enter. There isn't an enter button on my there isn't an enter button on my controller. What are you talking about? Okay, now apparently now it's called baseball. Normal match, please. I may get players for about an inning, so I don't really care. Okay, 2 cartoony blokes. Let me guess, use the circle button to hit. Who's that out? Oh. I love that, like okay, so apparently yeah, by the looks of things, apparently the am I saying computer? No, I meant the announcer is apparently I think the word. He can predict stuff. He has the power to predict the future. Okay, was that safe or no? Apparently that was out. How am I supposed to like not get out? It's impossible. Also, there's 2 dots there that represent out, so that doesn't make sense. What the hell's going on here? Like, we have a really cartoony looking kid and a somewhat realistic looking bloke. That makes no sense. Okay, and how's he got a point already? Okay, oh, I see. You don't even get to pitch it. You just have to bat and that's it. It's just like the football game. You don't like where you don't get to like play as the goalie. Well, I'm just gonna skip that. F1 champions. Great. Okay, it's a racing game. How do I drive? Oh, okay, apparently it's a square button. Wow. Great engine noise, isn't it? Yeah. Forza 3, eat your heart out. The handling on this car really isn't very good. I mean, I'm holding down right, and it's like it like just barely turns. And the track looks like an island or something. I mean, where am I? The Isle of Man? Yes. Okay, well at least I'm actually racing against cars. Like you can actually like win the race and not just beat the timer. So I'll give them that much. This engine noise is so bloody annoying. I'll say that right now. Just I mean, it doesn't even sound like an engine, it sounds more like a really awful guitar. And okay, what? Why am I slowing down? What the hell happened there? It's like I didn't even like let go of the button. He just slowed down for no reason. Yeah, probably better slow down a bit here to be fair. Okay, coming to another turn. See, I don't really care about winning the race. I just want to get the race over and done with, so I don't have to put up with this engine noise anymore. Oh god, another car. Oh, also, if I remember correctly, the music, if you can hear it, is like a Super Nintendo rendition of the Power Rangers theme or something. Also, it keeps thinking I've let go of the button when I haven't. Stupid. I'm not letting go of the button. You're not supposed to slow down. Oh, you idiot. I'm not even off the road and he just randomly slows down. It makes no sense. Also, okay, I'm going left and it looks like I'm supposed to go right on the map. That makes no bloody sense. I mean, so I couldn't even get the track to match up with the one on the map. So what's the point of even having the map when it doesn't even match up with the track you're on? Stupid. Yeah, this race should be over in a bit. And apparently I'm Tooth as opposed to second. And this twat got in the way. Isn't this race supposed to be over? I'm pretty sure I'm at the starting line. And this is like another couple of turns. Because they don't specify where the start line is. So you just have to take a wild guess. Please be over. I don't want to put up with this engine noise anymore. It's so bloody annoying. Well, it's a bad racing game. It's as simple as that. I mean, even without the engine noise, it's still pretty sluggish as far as controls go. And yeah, I'm Tooth apparently. Come on, just end. There we go. And yeah, the music is like a Super Nintendo version of the Power Rangers beam. Okay, and apparently you have to win the race in order to progress. Well, it gives me an excuse to move on. Fight Club. Hopefully not the PS2 game, because that game is awful. The only good thing about that game, incidentally, is you can like fight Fred Durst and like pummel him. I don't like Fred Durst. I was never a fan of Limp Bizkit. But yeah, apparently it's just some really awful beat 'em up. Ah, and the right button keeps getting stuck down. So yeah, it's just a really awful beat 'em up. Like, you just keep mashing the button. Can I jump? Okay, circle button jumps. Okay, fair enough. Seriously, I have to fight planes. What do you beat 'em up so you fight a plane? I mean, the only one I can think of is probably Double Dragon 2. But even then, I don't think you actually fight it. You just sort of like have to like get on it or something. I can't remember. I haven't played the game in a while. Trying to defeat this twat. See, I mean, imagine if Mr. X in Street of Rage like just sent a bunch of planes to kill you. You'd have no chance in hell. See, that's what Evil Mastermind should do. Just send a bunch of planes out to kill you, because there's no way you'd be able to defeat them with just your fists. And this is really awful. It's like the worst beam up I've seen since probably Hokuto no Ken on the Famicom. But at least that game had power ups. I mean, this has nothing. And okay, apparently circle button isn't turbo square. That's one thing I've noticed. They are actually different buttons. I hate those bloody planes or spaceships or whatever they are. And now it's not letting me go to the left because the right button is stuck down. I'll say this right now, the D-pad is pretty bad. It's as simple as that, because the right button keeps getting stuck down, which is really annoying when you have to go left. So they're really skimped on pretty much everything in terms of production. I mean, the games aren't really proving to be all that great so far. Oh, that's great. A crate with a bloke in it. Or a bloke in a crate. Well, he knows it tastes great. Okay, what? My health bar is empty. How could I, like, not die? Nah, screw this. This game sucks. Last mission. See what this is like. But it was the last game on here. They won't have to put up with this anymore. But then again, we might have some decent games later on. Well, one thing I noticed right away, graphics taken straight out of Poppin' Twinbee on the Super Nintendo, which incidentally is a pretty much better game than this. There isn't really much else I could say about this one. The enemies move very choppily, I've noticed that. Circle button fires, that seems to be about it for controls. Apart from moving, obviously, but I like this music. I'm pretty sure it's stolen from somewhere, but bloody right key. I wouldn't mind if I didn't have to press the right button in like every game. Just a poorly designed D-pad. It's like whenever I press the right, it always gets stuck. It's really annoying. It's probably going to cost me a lot of lives on these games. But yeah, it's basically just some plane has invaded the world of Twinbee, and oh no. I'm going to see what the second level's like. Maybe it has a different background. Uh, so Pop and Twinbee, I'll say that much right now. It's probably the best game so far, though. That's a really sad thing. Like, it's a really average shooter. I mean, one thing I will say in this game's favour is that at least you don't have to mash the button to shoot. You can just hold it down, which is something that about 90% of the games on the Famicom don't let you do. I mean, I don't get that. Like, why don't they let you why don't they let you just turbo fire? I mean, was it really that hard? To me, that's just stupid. Like, not being able to let you fire. Okay, I've got killed several times, and apparently I still have 5 lives. And those ones just aim straight for you. There's no way to dodge them. It's pretty stupid. Also, I find it funny how my ship moves perfectly smoothly, and yet everything else is very choppy. Well, apart from the background, obviously, but I mean, like the enemies. And for some odd reason, a lot of the time, even though I'm holding the square button, a lot of the time it will just like won't register that I have it held down, and they will just like won't shoot. Again, poor controls. Okay, level 2. Actually, are the graphics in this level taken from Pop Twinbee? I'm not really sure. So I got pretty far in that game, but I don't remember this level. I think it might have been like, if it is taken from that game, it's probably like the 4th. I think it might have been the 4th level, but I don't think there are any Buddha statues in that game. So moving on. It's probably taken from some other Super Nintendo game, but Space Fighter, great title. See what we got here. Oh hey, it's the same game with a different background, pretty much. Still hold down the button to shoot. Yeah, it's basically the same game with different graphics and more annoying music. So I think I'll just move on. There's really not much I could say about it. No, stop getting stuck, you stupid white key. Be right back. Anyway, yeah, we're back. Jeep Racing, or GP Racing, whatever. Okay. Oh, of course, it's the square button to accelerate, isn't it? And, yep, same annoying engine noise as the other racing game. Wonderful. Wow, these controls are awful. it's just like the other racing game. It even has the same track. What can I say about this? Same as that other racing game, really. Except now it's in like first person. And I did see a video on this a while back, and I believe there was a comment saying the music was stolen from, I think, Tetris Attack. But admittedly, I've never played it, so I'm just gonna have to take the word for it. Unfortunately, you can't hear it over this awful engine noise. But if you watch the other video of this game, you might sort of notice that. But yeah, I've had enough of that. So, you piece of there. Q fighting. Not sure what the developers have against like Q. Okay, apparently it's another awful beat 'em up. Okay, I'm mashing the button. It only seems to do it like once or twice. There's no strategy to this. It's like just slice them. I'm like the demo man out of Team Fortress 2, just going around just decapitating people. Except you don't actually decapitate them in this game, which is a bit of a shame. Jump button seems to have no purpose, and X. I swear, like none of these games use the X or triangle buttons. It's like they're just on there for decoration. I swear. Okay, that one just ran off. You should be a real man and fight like the. Like, why do these all have Mohicans? Aren't they supposed to be ninjas? There's no strategy to this, it's just mash the button. It's like there's no way to avoid getting hit. Also, is that music? Wow, that was quick. I think I hear music, but it's so quiet I can't even tell. It's like doo 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 doo. Yeah. Probably it's just the voices in my head, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see you in the next part where we shall play Harmful Attack. See you later, people.